Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. General Hospital reveals that Drew Kane will put serious pressure on Michael Corinthos, hinting at possible legal consequences, while Britt Westbourne urges Jason Morgan to leave with her immediately. First, let's talk about Brooklyn Quartermaine, who will face criticism from someone who believes she's being too harsh toward her mom. Brooklyn will get some advice and a much-needed new perspective on how she's handling things with Lois Chiarullo. Elsewhere, Curtis Ashford will break troubling news to Portia Robinson. He'll explain that Aunt Stella Henry could be in some trouble. Curtis is right to be worried, since Stella has just been confronted by two officials at GH and will be grilled during Monday's episode. Stella will be curious about the kind of questions coming her way, but this clearly ties back to concerns over insurance fraud and the shortcuts she's been taking. Drew set this whole investigation in motion, so Stella's ordeal stems from his actions, and Drew isn't stopping there. Stella Henry finds herself in the hot seat when investigators arrive at General Hospital, pressuring her over potential medical insurance fraud, likely stemming from her efforts to help Martin Gray with extra therapies. This confrontation ties yet again into Drew's broader crusade, threatening not only Stella's standing, but also possibly fracturing loyalties among her allies. Now that Michael struck Drew in public, Drew suddenly has leverage and plans to use it when he meets with Sonny Corinthos. It appears Drew will issue an ultimatum, pushing for Willow Tate to get the time she deserves with her children. If Drew's demands aren't met, he'll threaten to expose Michael's outburst and let it bring serious legal consequences. Or your golden boy Michael is heading straight to prison, Drew declares in Monday's preview clip. Meanwhile, ADA Justine Turner is still at Sonny's home and could quickly shake things up with her unexpected presence. She may also point out that Congressman Kane resorting to this kind of pressure tactic doesn't exactly help his reputation, especially after all the controversies he's already faced. Over at the Five Poppies Resort, Britt will seem on edge as she pleads with Jason to come with her right away. Jason may slip out with Britt so he can finally get answers about her fake death and her long stay at the resort. Of course, Monday's show will also reveal what happens next in the tense situation with Vaughn and Jocelyn Jax. Jocelyn just fired a gun in an attempt to protect Vaughn, so the big question is whether her shot hit the mark. Since the storyline continues to highlight Jocelyn's growth and quick-thinking abilities, Vaughn may end up thanking her for stepping up in such a dangerous moment. Back in Port Charles, Maxie Jones will corner Martin Gray with questions about her status at Deception. She'll want to know if the rest of the team has the power to push her out for going against their wishes. Maxie Jones grapples with rising tension in her world, seeking guidance from a lawyer and Martin himself. She fears retribution from Deception insiders if she goes against the group, but that may pale compared to more dire developments looming in her future. Extra layers of intrigue await as fans speculate whether Maxie's precarious path could lead to kidnapping or worse, as hinted by chilling storyline breadcrumbs. Maxie will still be wrestling with whether to turn over the Sonny evidence to the police despite her colleagues' resistance. Unfortunately, Maxie could soon face a far greater problem than Deception drama if Jen Sidwell manages to target her. General Hospital suggests Maxie's potential abduction may be on the horizon, based on all the clues that have been dropped. General Hospital suggests that Laura Wright may have just dropped a major clue hinting at a possible Who Targeted Drew mystery with a J.R. Ewing-inspired Instagram reference. Could GH be setting the stage for a storyline that mirrors Dallas' most famous whodunit, placing Drew Kane at the center of the storm? In a recent Instagram story, Laura Wright praised Matheson's gripping scenes with Nancy Lee Grahn. Fans loved watching Drew and Alexa's fiery confrontation, and Wright clearly enjoyed their intensity as well. But Wright's comments raised eyebrows and left many wondering if her words were more than just praise. Could she have been hinting at the next big twist in Drew's storyline? These scenes were so good. Cameron, you're the new J.R. Ewing. Huh. Whoa, Wright exclaimed. J.R. Ewing, played by Larry Hagman on Dallas, famously survived a cliffhanger shooting that had viewers guessing for months who pulled the trigger. By likening Drew to JR, Wright may be hinting that Drew, who's made his fair share of enemies in Port Charles, could be headed for a dramatic showdown of his own. Speculation is already rampant. Drew's actions have ruffled feathers among family members, romantic rivals, and even powerful players in the mob underworld. From entanglements with Nina Reeves and Willow Corinthos' frustrations to potential power struggles with Sonny Corinthos, the suspects are numerous. Of course, Wright was referencing J.R. Ewing from Dallas, the primetime soap that became legendary with its Who Shot J.R. cliffhanger back in 1980. J.R. was a notorious character who clashed with just about everyone, so there was no shortage of suspects when that storyline unfolded. If GH writers are looking to craft a similar mystery with Drew, it wouldn't be difficult. After all, Drew has built up quite a list of rivals and people who might want to see him face consequences. The fact that Laura Wright invoked J.R. Ewing is especially intriguing, since Who Shot J.R. remains one of the most iconic phrases in television history. Could this be her way of hinting that Drew might soon find himself in the middle of a shocking mystery of his own? Only time will tell, but it's worth noting that many viewers have been calling for Drew to finally face a real downfall. A storyline where he's suddenly targeted could deliver just that. Still, fans will remember that JR ultimately survived his infamous shooting, and the drama came more from uncovering the culprit than the act itself. GH could take a similar route, with Drew surviving while the big suspense centers on who was behind the attack. Whatever direction the writers choose, it's clear that Drew's enemies could play a big role in what's coming next. General Hospital indicates that a dramatic whodunit may be looming. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.